What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. Starting off today's videos, we're picking up with Batman issue 148. This issue is going to be ending the story arc with the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. It has all come down to this, with the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh in the body of Failsafe, the robot created to take down Batman if he ever crossed that line of killing somebody. So when Penguin was presumed dead by the hands of Batman, Failsafe had been activated, and we saw how devastating that he could be, powerful enough to take down the Justice League. Now, with the consciousness of the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh, he is one of the most deadly things to ever exist on this planet. As he prepares to put Gotham into complete lockdown, as he prepares to plan to do this to the entirety of the planet, Batman knows that he has to stop him. So, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we have Tim Drake that is rappelling down into a cave. He has come here to find Bruce Wayne, because Bruce has been preparing. He has been getting ready. He tells Tim to call everyone, to call the family, because he is about to bring the storm. As we pick up with Damian currently tied up, we have this new clone of Robin, or at least that's what it appears on the surface. And Damian is able to put out some Morse code before the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh comes in and electrocutes him, ensuring any electronics that are still hidden in the costume are now gone. And this Robin clone refers to the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh as father. Zur talks to him like a son. This appears to be the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh trying to recreate some kind of army. An army of his own making. Picking up with Nightwing, Oracle, and Jason Todd. Nightwing is still really unsure if he wants to go and do this. After everything that has happened, everything with the Gotham War, the fighting between the family, they're just not sure if they can really trust Bruce at this point. But Jason says that he brainwashed me, that if I'm willing to hear him out, so can you guys. As they head down into the cave, this is where Bruce really tries to let them know that regardless of what did or didn't happen, whoever was in control, he says that it was his fault. His hubris from when he was a younger man. He was taught how to partition his mind, and at the time he refused. But after his first year as Batman, at the time it made sense to do so, to protect himself. But now that part of his brain is in the body of Failsafe, an unstoppable machine. And he knows, no matter how much he may want to refute it, the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh is a part of him, untethered by Bruce Wayne, by humanity. But he tells them all that he needs them, not just for his mission, but because they are his family. They are the hope in the darkness. And with everybody willing to help out Bruce, of course, Batman's got a plan. This is what takes us over to Blackgate. Batman has shown up. Police sirens at the gates. The world is watching. They're either gonna see him walk out of this place, or they're gonna see the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh walk out. Either way, there is only one Batman that comes out of this fight. And Bruce knows that he is facing himself. Zur knows all of his moves. He can return them with ease. Powered by metal and supreme force. He's not sure if he's gonna be able to come out of this one alive. As they walk in, what we see are the villains of Gotham all strung up, and he's really trying to reprogram them to make them good, honest people. But as Batman stands before Zur, this is where Jason attacks, with Nightwing hacking into their system. Oracle is trying to shut down the entire experiment, while the rest of the family tries to take down the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. And when Tim goes in to save Damian, he runs into the clone Robin. But this is actually a clone of Bruce. The mind is the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. He pretty much cloned himself using Bruce Wayne's body, which is technically his body. Because who else could the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh trust by his side other than himself? An exact replica. as we pick up with the fight with Zur. Batman and Jason doing everything they can to hold him down, to try to take him out of this fight. But for everything that they throw at the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh, he is able to counter and return it. With Tim and Damian both being able to get into this fight and fight the kid Zur-En-Arrh, they're able to beat the bricks off of him. He may have the mind of Zur, but he has the body of a teenager. And against both Damian and Tim Drake, there is no way that he could have came out on top. As we pick back up with Batman, Batman is trying to hold off Zur while Red Hood is on his back. Zur is saying that you once threw the entirety of the Justice League at this machine. Do you really think that you can stand a chance? As he uppercuts Red Hood, we see him go flying back. Jason hits the ground as Batman rushes over. One look at him and he can see that Red Hood is dead. But with the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh in Failsafe's body, the fail-safing program was still underneath everything. The moment that he killed Red Hood, it activated. And so the fail-safe body begins to go haywire. As it begins to malfunction, this is where Bruce takes his opportunity. He beats down the machine. He's able to open it up. Now the failsafe program, it was designed to never be erased. All Zur could actually do was lay his consciousness over top the original programming. And ever since Zur left Bruce's mind, he has been going through the memories of creating the robot, including how to shut it down. And when our new warden comes over to Batman and says a phrase to put him down, thinking that he's gonna be able to get away with this, as he smashes Batman's face, Batman just laughs at him. You see, what they didn't know is that Jason Todd and Bruce had planned this. Bruce knew of a location where there was just a tiny bit of Lazarus fluid left in the world. A small dose enough to bring somebody back. That's exactly what they did. Jason Todd volunteering to be the one that died. A kid that's got practice with dying. He knew that they were gonna need Bruce's mind, his know-how on shutting down the robot. And so he willingly sacrificed himself in the hopes that the Lazarus resin would work. And now the warden stands face to face with the Bat family. But they don't have much time because Amanda Waller and the military are headed there right this moment. The Bat family knowing that they gotta get out of here. There's a huge explosion, leaving behind the warden. The Bat family takes off into the night, reminding anybody and everybody that he is not the storm. Only together with his family, that is the true storm. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. So not a bad ending, not the best ending that could have been either. I really expected the failsafe story with Zur to go on a little bit longer. In fact, I thought that Amanda Waller was gonna have that for absolute power, but it looks like she's more than likely going to repurpose the failsafe machine. Also, this is not the only Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. They solved one problem, but there is much more still ahead of them. This story arc may be coming to an end, but the prequel and everything leading into absolute powers just on the horizon. At least for the moment, the Bat family, or at least these members of the Bat family, have found some kind of common ground. They've learned to trust one another yet again, hopefully for a good amount of time. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything that is going on with this series, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is going to get you completely caught up on everything that is going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.